Hi, everybody. I don't know who's going to end up showing up tonight, but I just thought I would just kind of hang out here and just do something with anybody who would want to. Just doing a little crocheting here. I know I saw a couple other lives going on, one with Granny D. Don't want to steal anybody away from hers. I have a feeling a lot of people are going to be with their families, and that's okay. Hi, Leanne. What are you doing still awake, honey? Shouldn't you be in bed? Isn't it way past Oh, wait a minute. It's in the afternoon. Hi, Andrea. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Leanne. So, Leanne, what? It's probably around noon your time? Andrea, I was just watching your last couple videos about your knit crate. So Andrea, do you knit more than you crochet, or do you crochet at all? Yeah, 10. Yes, I forgot. Yes. Thank you, Leanne. Merry Christmas. Well, it's not Christmas for you anymore, is it, Leanne? Hi, Emily. How are you? Oh, okay. I wasn't sure what you were meaning in your video about not crocheting. You said you didn't crochet. Maybe you meant you didn't knit. Merry Christmas. Yes. So is everybody done with their festivities? Andrea and Emily and Leanne, did any of you do anything special today? Or Leanne, for you yesterday? Okay, I understand. Has things just been kind of crazy busy otherwise? Is that why you haven't been crocheting? Oh, that's good, Emily. So is the day after Christmas called Boxing Day? How was that movie, Andrea? Well, hi, Enid. How are you? Crafts Enthusiast. That's your name, right, Enid? I hope I'm getting that right. I don't have my book with me. Merry Christmas to you. What time is it where you are? It is here a little after 7. 10 after 7. What time is it in your neck of the woods? Hi, Edith. How are you, honey? Merry Christmas to you. 6 o'clock. Okay, so you're 1 hour behind me. Edith, where are you located? If just the state is fine. And what's the weather like? I tell you what, today I think had to have been the warmest Christmas on record here for us. I mean, it was close to 70 degrees today in Kentucky. That's just Oh, okay. I understand, hon. Yes. Okay. Thank you. Colorado. Okay, you're another Colorado. Same as Shannon. Shannon's in Colorado too. Really, Edith? That is so cool. That is really neat. Hi, Kelly. How are you? You're very welcome. Merry Christmas. Well, Enid, you got a good one there. Minnesota. And Kelly's in Alabama. And I'm in Kentucky. And oh, somebody got some new yarn. Oh, a cell phone? Wow, what kind of new cell phone did you get? Alaska. Hi, Jan. No way. Oh, Kelly, my goodness. I am so sorry. Oh, man. That's terrible. That is really terrible. Were they close family? You know, that reminds me of, who is it, Mare? Yeah, Mare had her husband pass away or got killed in a car accident, I should say, the day before Thanksgiving. Oh, I am so sorry, Kelly. We will definitely keep I will definitely keep your family in my prayers. Oh, Emily, that is just precious. What kind of yarn was it? Was it something that she thought was pretty and thought you would that maybe you could make something for her with it? Oh, how terrible. Were there any other kids in the family, Kelly, that survived, or was that an entire family that was killed? That, hmm. Well, that's nice. Premier Yarn's nice. I was just looking at a picture. You know how in your Facebook feed it comes up? Oh, oh, that's got to be so difficult. Oh, Sadie, hi, dear. What are you doing still up? It is like after 1 o'clock your time, isn't it? Are you not sleeping? I've missed you, Sadie. Did you have a good Christmas? I cannot even imagine. That is going to be such a tragedy for that little one. Okay, it feels like family again, doesn't it, Sadie? It feels like it's right. Everything's right in the world, doesn't it, honey? Yeah, my Christmas has been okay. You know, I watched this morning before I left for my mom's house. Yes, it's always good, isn't it? Before I left for mom's, I watched It's a Wonderful Life. Um, yeah, you're right. Hi, Shannon. I was just talking to you, honey, or talking about you, not to you. I was talking about you. um, anyway, yeah, it's a Wonderful Life. I love that movie, and I think I take away something new every time. And I think very much so, I feel like George Bailey, how he wanted to, he had his life all planned out and what he wanted to do, and life happened, you know. Oh, Mayor, I hear you, honey. You go ahead. Do what you need to relax. I'm glad you're here and that you wanted to come and spend a little time with us. I'll help you try to take your, you know, be a little distraction for you. Oh no. Goodness gracious. Yeah, the older I get, the more I know that we got to be thankful for every little thing in our lives because you just never know what tomorrow's gonna bring. And Mayor, you go ahead and cry on our shoulders. We are here. We'll listen to you, honey. If you just want to get angry, that's okay. Mm-mm-mm. Boy, such sadness. Such sadness. Well, hi, Kim. How are you today? No, we never do. We don't know what's around the corner. So enjoy the day. Take every minute for what it's worth. I know sometimes, like I'm sure some of you are experiencing right now, especially Mayor, sometimes it's like, okay, is it even worth getting through? But then I watched, like I said, It's a Wonderful Life, and hi Teresa, hi honey. Um, it's when you watch that movie and you think, I just wish I wasn't alive. And I know it's sad, but at the same time, I know it's human to think that way. But where would everybody else be if you weren't there? You know? Oh, Kim, that sounds nice. Merry Christmas, Naomi. Thank you for stopping in, Sadie. I really appreciate it. I'm glad you have a good Boxing Day. Guess I'm just kind of in a mood. I don't know. Maybe I'm feeling sorry for myself a little bit. Andrea, did you say that you've been in the field of okay, you know what? I don't have any mods. Would anybody care to be a mod for me? Good night, Sadie. Yes, I know. I know. Okay, Edith, hold on a minute. Okay. Hi, Cynthia. Oh, well, I'm sorry you can't stay longer, but I appreciate you stopping in. Merry Christmas to you. Hope you had a good day. Well, that's a good question, Naomi. I am happy in general, but it's difficult when your mom, my mom, I don't know if most of you know, mom is she's heading toward the middle stages, if not already there, of dementia. And days are just, they're just very difficult to get through. All right, that's okay. I know it's a long day, isn't it, hun? Uh-oh. Kelly, what's going on, girl? So, yeah, um, today mom just continues to feed me the guilt, 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 guilt. She loves heaping the guilt on me. And I told Mr. Happy this evening on the way home, I said, you know what? I'm not going to take it anymore. I go over there almost every single day of the week. And sometimes I spend like hours and hours over there, and it's still never enough. And so I told him, I said, you know what? I'm not going to do it anymore. If she starts to act like this again, I'm going to say, you're the one who chose to stay home. You did not want to leave this house, and that's your choice. It's not my choice. It's your choice to stay here. You knew that you would be by yourself. You can have a choice to move into an assisted living place. And that way you'd have people around you all the time. That I cannot be there for you every day. I mean, she acts like I need to quit my job and move in with her full time. And I'm not going to do it. Yes, I have a brother who is married, has two girls in college, and they live a couple states away. And hi, Charlie. Oh, how are you? Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you. Merry Christmas. Oh, yes. I know that's got to be hard, Naomi. I was just saying on Facebook, you know how they have those, what happened a couple years ago. And 3 years ago today was when my dad told me and Mr. Happy that he had cancer. And the week after that, he had this very, very full white beard. And he had shaved it off the week after Christmas, and the following week he was in the hospital having surgery, and then the week, yeah, he was in there after his surgery. He had major complications. He was in and out of ICU for a week or two, and we almost lost him because he had a blood clot in his lung, and that was not good. Nope, Edith, I'm the only one. Every time there's a home health care nurse that's supposed to come in, and every time, not every time, but just about every time they call and say, we need to come in today, or we're going to be there tomorrow. She says, no, I don't feel like it. And she'll push them away. And so it's her own fault. Nope, nope. Especially when they're male. I'm telling you this. And his wife, they're close to her family. They'll do stuff with her family. But my mom is low on the totem pole. I guess they feel like, oh, Petra's there. Petra will do everything. Thank you, Charlie. Did you have a good day? Hi, Sherry. Oh, yeah, Naomi, it's rough. Dad had pancreatic cancer, and we knew he wasn't going to live, but we thought we had a little bit more time. It ends up he didn't even last a year. So, yeah, we're pretty okay, Charlie. Yeah, it is sad. And it's sad also, Teresa, because my grown kids, and this is another long story. I'm not saying anything more about it, but it's sad that I don't even have their support. You know, they need to be helping me and helping their grandmother, but they are not in the picture. Andrea, did you say that your mom had, or did you say that you worked with those that have dementia? I can't remember. Charlie, Andrea is asking how Baby Yoda turned out, in case you're not reading this. Thank you, Sherry. Yeah, and my crochet is the only thing right now that gives me a little bit of life, and she gets jealous of it. She honestly feels jealous of the time I spend. Um, do you, Sherry? Tell me, honey. Tell me what happened with you. Yeah, one of the nurses said that she they would come out. They would have an order out for an no, not orthopedic. Let's see, not a physical therapist, an occupational therapist. An occupational therapist was going to come out and give her a more thorough exam. And oh, Sherry, it's tough. Oh my gosh, it's tough. And I don't know if it's even what good it will even do to have her go through um, this test or whatever, because even if she behaves or even if she misbehaves and doesn't do well and it does show that she has dementia, is it really going to make a difference? Hi, Sandy. Merry Christmas, love. Sherry, was your mom ever formally diagnosed? Okay, Kelly, thank you so much. And you know what? We gotta talk more, girl. We need to talk more. I want to hear what's going on with your son and your homeschooling him. Oh wow. I'm sorry, Sherry. Things are just so bad. And now looking back, it's like why didn't I enjoy, or why couldn't I enjoy the good times that I did have with my family, when the kids were younger and all that kind of stuff. Hey, Rosalie, I was watching you today. By the way, I love those. I love the way you showed those little yarn tools. I really like that. You need to do that more often. Well, that might be true. I know that I'm able to. I mean, I'm involved in a couple different care groups. Not, yeah, like support for caregivers. I mean, yes, because you're emotionally attached to your mom, right? Did you read my comment, Rosalie, underneath that video? Ooh, Enid! Wow, was that the new phone that you got? Yeah. When I was in my early 20s, I worked in a nursing home as an activities coordinator, and I tell you what, I was very uncomfortable with dementia patients because back then it you didn't know much about it. Yep, they know. Oh, I know my body better than anybody. You don't need to be telling me what to do, right? I mean, that's their attitude. Stop treating me like a child. And I want to turn around and say, well, stop acting like one. But, you can't do that to your mom. Well, you could, but you'd reap the consequences, wouldn't you? Yeah. So, how many of you have decided to do the 2020 challenge? And I know somebody said, they really don't want to do it because it's like one more thing like to add it to a list. But as far as I'm concerned, you know what? Here I am. I'm over halfway through with the project, and it's not even the end of January or end of uh, not even the end of December yet. And I'll have this done probably tomorrow. But oh, Polar Express. You know what? I'm sorry, Sandy. You can watch it for me because that is not one movie I really even cared for. I know. I know that's. Oh, I don't. I guess the child in me is not there anymore. Yeah, you're right, Sandy. You're right. It's like, okay, sure. How is it much of a challenge? Give me something that's really a challenge. Yeah, somebody was talking about that the other day, Rosalie. About it was on Natalie's Closets Live about this glam hat. I don't have no idea what that is. Enid, you got it good, girl. Hi, Julie. Hey, neighbor. How are you, neighbor? Sherry, you're working on two shawls. Not sure if I want to do it. Oh, you mean for the 2020 challenge? You know what? It's not like it's a necessity if you don't want to. Or you know what? If you just use one of those shawls as your 2020 challenge if you want to. I know, Julie. It was almost 70 degrees down here, and I've got a long sleeve top on. It's like, man, it's warmer outside than it is inside. Yeah, that's why, when I said, oh, 2020 challenge, yeah, I'm doing that anyway. Sure. Check check that off the list. Don't. Don't even. Enid, that sounds good. We had Mr. Happy went and bought a beef roast, and I seared it up real good, and I stuck it in the pressure cooker for about 35 minutes, and oh my goodness, we had that, and we had red cabbage, and we had what else did we have? Brussels sprouts and cauliflower. Yum, yum. Remember that Hee Haw, that show Hee Haw? Jackie! Hi, honey! You're up awfully late over there in Amsterdam. Merry Christmas to you. I know it's a day later, but Merry Christmas. Yes, I know. I imagine you are very tired. I sure hope I get to meet you in person. That would be so much fun. You are a hoot. I love watching you, Jackie. I do. I love watching you. Merry Christmas. Ooh, Sherry, that sounds amazing. Yes, in Canada. My hubby makes, I tell you what we do. He's the cook for the most part anymore since I'm working. And oh, he is an amazing cook. Ooh, yum, yum. Debbie, Merry Christmas to you, honey. Donna, Merry Christmas. We're just talking about all the good food. And I think hubby's going to make smoked sausage and sauerkraut, or smoked sausage and cabbage tomorrow. Yum, yum. Yep, roasting. I fried mine up and steamed them in a little bit of olive oil on the stove top. Had Brussels sprouts, and I'll tell you what, my hubby so sweet. He introduced me to some tastes I'd never tasted before, and I am just loving, 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 loving his cooking. Shannon, how was your Christmas, dear? You still do you have family over? Teresa, are you planning on going to the Stitch Fest in Niagara Falls? Yes, see, Enid, I hated them too. Hi, Pat. Merry Christmas. I tell you what, the more I have to deal with mom, the more excited I get about going to Stitch Fest and maybe never coming back. Good, good, Teresa. I get to meet you. Yay! Yay! I wish somebody lived down my way that was wanting to go. Oh, okay, good. I'll look it up later, okay? Thank you for doing that. I have to admit, I have not been very good at being on social media and YouTube lately, other than I just watch the videos. I don't do my own thing. And I have just been crocheting away. Oh, and do you guys remember those little sweaters and hats that I made for the twin boys? I got a picture um, of one of them. Their dad was so excited. I didn't know this, but my first cousin, once removed's husband, used to crochet. So, oh, did you, Teresa? That's so sweet. I'm going to see if I can find that picture that my cousin sent me because it's so cute. Um, Here it is. And I'm seeing, let's see if I can do it without, look at that. Look at that. Isn't that cute? The Stitch Fest is going to be Niagara Falls um, in April. Niagara Falls, Canada. Yes, thank you. And look, here he is wearing his little hat. Wait a minute. I think that's so cute. So, but I tell you what, my cousin, I made him a hat, and my cousin didn't take it off all day long. I think that is so sweet. My mom told me that he had gotten it, and that he put it on and he was wearing it all around. But they loved and my aunt could not say enough about it. Okay. All right. Where did pomegranates come in? I missed that. And Donna, were you saying you're not going to be able to make it to Stitch Fest, right? Charlie, is it because of the money or oh, that's cute, Naomi. Because I would really, I know Cynthia is going, and she and I are going to room together. I mean, the rooms have twin or full beds in them. And I'm thinking, good grief, and they're only like $80, or no, about $88 for a night. And I'm thinking, yeah, I understand, Charlie. I understand. Oh, and get this. You know how I had that big yarn haul from uh, Michael's earlier this week? Guess what I did? I I had bought that salmon color yarn and I was going to make myself that Friday cardi and black trim. And so, hi Jake. Did you have a nice Christmas, Jake? But I asked Janie from On the Hook how much yarn was needed for that Friday cardi, and she said about 800 yards. And I'm like, oh, hi, Marcy. And I looked, and I didn't have 800 yards. All that yarn that I bought, it was only three skeins, and it only equaled like 725, 750. Hi, Beth. Merry Christmas. So, Michael's sale is still on tomorrow. So, guess where this girl's going? And like Mr. Happy says, it's like, yeah, but I don't need you going in there. for one skein of yarn coming out with a ton. I said, I'm not going to buy a ton. I will buy more than one skein, mind you, but I won't buy a ton. I'm thinking maybe what I'll do is make another cardigan and use the latte cakes. No, I don't think so, Naomi. I mean, the ones I got, they were in. You know what? It doesn't bother me if the color lot is a little bit different. Yeah, you got it, girl. Hey, I have a Crown Victoria. I have enough to store 2 dead bodies in there. Just saying. So hubby's not going to argue with it because he knows where he'll end up. Ooh, Enid, that sounds beautiful. Okay, Teresa, keep me in mind. Okay. And if you don't mind, which I don't have a problem with it. If they're queen size beds, I don't have a problem with bunking up in the bed. If you don't mind it, I don't mind it. We'll split the room 3 ways. Ooh, well, that's nice, Jake. Plenty of room, right, Charlie? You got it. Okay, speaking of cards, I have to tell you guys something. That's right. If you stack them right, and they're, well, Mr. Happy is a little bit on the bigger side, so maybe 3. I have to show you what I found yesterday. I found this laying on my computer. No, I don't. Wish I did, but I should. Okay. So, first of all, an Amazon gift card. Yes, yes, yes. Right? But look at this card, y'all. Look at this card. I have to read it to you. It is so stinking cute. Pat, I went into Joann's. It's not, I don't know where it is you are, but it's not that big of a sale. Not actually, their yarns on sale is more than what Michael's is. So, okay, it says, you're the woman for me. You're mistletoe worthy. You're hot cocoa hot. Your gingerbread spicy. I like that a lot. I feel like I'm reading like a little kid's story. You're my comfort and joy and my wonderland too. I dash through the snow just to spend time with you. You dance in my dreams. You're my sweet sugar plum. You see that? Look at that. You're my sweet sugar plum. And you make my heart go pa-rum-pa-pum-pum. Isn't that adorable, y'all? I just love that. That was just so sweet. I know. He's a keeper. And with an Amazon gift card. Yeah. He knows me. It is a really cute card. And Teresa, I'm not like joking, or I'm not, the offer is real. You just, if you want to email me, okay? I'm going to have to check out that coupon, Naomi, about the 30% off, because Michael's will honor their coupons. So I will check that out. Yeah, he's a sweetie. Well, hey, Dora, how are you, honey? How are you feeling today? Oh, isn't that cute? I love that one of me laughing. I was trying to get him to laugh too. Yeah, he does. He does. He loves me. Did I say hi to everybody and Merry Christmas, everybody? If I hadn't said it before. So, for those of you that have crocheted things for your loved ones or family members, well, I'm hoping that your family members are loved ones. Um, yes, he does. You know what? Honestly, it is honestly, I come by it honestly, it is retail therapy. And the reason I say that is because every time I feel down, I feel a little bit down, depressed, or whatever, I will go to shop, especially yarn. I don't like shopping for anything else. I don't like shopping for clothes. I don't like shopping for anything, honestly. Okay, wait a minute. Shoes, I don't mind shopping for. But yarn, I I would rather, like, I don't know if I told you all this. Um, I had lost so much weight that I had to go down in size. Well, hi, Noni. I had to go down a size in my, or actually two sizes in my scrubs. And anyway, I've got three sets of scrubs that fit me. And the fourth one is way too big, but I wear it anyway. And everybody keeps saying, you need to get yourself a pair of scrubs. I said, for the 40 bucks that it costs, I could get a lot of yarn. I don't care about scrubs. I'll crochet myself a set of scrubs. I don't want to. Oh, and speaking of crocheting, so I was watching White Christmas this afternoon, and at the that last scene, Shannon, great minds think alike. Beth, all right, you know it's all right there. Um, I was watching White Christmas, and that very last scene when they all come out dressed in those red, beautiful dresses with that white fur. I said, ah, I know what I want. I'm going to make myself a beautiful red sweater, like a cardigan type sweater. And I am going to find that uh, faux, go for faux, go for faux, and I'm going to trim it, the here and all around. Oh, it's going to be so pretty. And I'm determined I'm going to make it. I'm only going to do that because I don't think crocheting a red dress probably is going to work out. Donna, it's amazing, isn't it? There are certain scenes in there I'm like, but I love it overall. Teresa, we are going to have a ball at Stitch Fest. I don't even know how we are going to spend any time crocheting between, oh, between, awesome. Okay, I might be buffering. I'm sorry. It should clear up here in just a second. Julie, yes, right. Yarn, gift cards. You are amazing. Hey, go If you go tomorrow, you'll get Michael's sale and you'll get Hobby Lobby 30% off yarn. Just saying, if you have a day off. Right, Beth? You gotta have red and white. The problem is you gotta find the right red. I am a blue red person. I look better in like a red with a burgundy blue tone underneath them. I watched that this morning, Sherry. I watched It's a Wonderful Life before I left. And then I watched Elf yesterday afternoon. I still need to watch Christmas in Connecticut, so I might do that tomorrow morning before I head out to Michael's. Merry Christmas, Sherry. I know, Teresa. We're going to get so excited. I think Rosie M is going to do try to put together some kind of a Zoom for those that are going to go to Stitch Fest to kind of like talk about what's going to happen. Yeah, I don't look good in reds. And oh no, Noni, what's going to happen tomorrow, honey? No, well, you know what? I'm not going to say anything. Mr. Happy didn't watch it until 2 years ago, and he's a lot older than 26. I'm not going to say all these. Hi, sweet tea. How are you, honey? Okay, Teresa, it should clear up. I knew I had kind of lost or had like a weird connection there. Shoulder surgery. Yuck. Yuck. I have to tell you all. So this, I'm trying to tell you this is like a blessing, okay? But my mom cannot get up from a seated position without some leverage, okay? So, like if she was sitting on a couch or an armchair, she can use the arm of the chair to help her get up. But if she's sitting and there's nothing there to where she can help herself up, she needs help. My dad used to always, pick her up. Well, about 2 years ago, mom had fallen, and actually it was about a year and a half ago, and she had fallen, and I could not help her up. I had no strength. So this evening, mom was sitting in the middle of the couch in those pictures, if you saw the pictures, and I was able to hold on to her hand, her right hand, and I was able to pull her up. I'm telling y'all, I was so proud of myself. Okay, Pat, I don't know if it's on my end. You might have to pop off and come back in. It's not on my, I knew it was doing it earlier, but it should have corrected itself. Oh boy. Is everybody having a problem with buffering and having problem with the audio and visual? For those of you that are having trouble, you probably need to leave the chat and come back. So is anybody else crocheting while they're talking to me? Or are we just kind of hanging out because we're all tired of the family? That would never happen, but okay, thank you, Donna. Julie, do you work tomorrow? Because if you don't work tomorrow, you might go use those coupons or those, not coupons, those gift cards. Oh, good, Sherry. See, you'll have one of those done in no time. You'll have one of those done way before the 20th. What has been your favorite thing that you've been working on lately? Has it been like a certain pattern, a certain stitch, a certain item? Like I love making cowls. I just don't know. I just love working on cowls. Maybe because they're quick. I don't know. Oh, Julie, I need to make an appointment for the dentist. Okay, is that the kind you're making for the glam hat, Rosalie? That cloche hat? Noni, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm doing the C to C, and it works up so quickly. Yeah, Beth, I hear you. You know, it's funny. I'm going to say this. When my kids were little, it was rough. It was really hard, but at the same time, I loved it. And now that it's just me, it's me and hubby and mom, and I'm going to have to start getting used to not being around mom. It's really sad. I like, I'm a very outgoing person, and I really want interaction. And you know, that's how extroverts get energized. Excuse me. Um, they get energized by being around people, and not being around people, it just bores me. Oh, headbands too. Yes, Sherry. I like working on headbands. Sherry, doing a C to C freaked me out the first time I did it. I made two scarves, and then all of a sudden it came. It came really quick. Okay, it might be buffering again. You're right, Shannon. It's not. And I have two grandchildren. I have one who is 3.5, and the other one is less than a year old. And I don't know them. I have never met them. Thank you. Thank you so much, Noni. And I have to show you something. Okay, you'll see the mess behind us. But I want to show you something. I had, you see that one? That blanket there? That was the blanket that was on this chair. And then I just remembered I had this one that Happy Mama, I made this for her, and she didn't want it anymore, so she gave it back to me. And so now I've got matching. I like that. I know. Oh, Dora, I know it's rough. I hate it. I'm telling you what, you would not be alone if you were around here. I'm telling you. Okay, Teresa, maybe you can explain something to me. Um, oh, Rosalie, I'm sorry. Rosalie, I know you're an outgoing, and I know you're outgoing, and I love that you're outgoing. So much fun. Um, yes, they are. You are absolutely. I never thought about that, but yes. Um, but Teresa, that hexagon cardigan, I am not a fan of granny squares and anything granny square related. If it looks like a granny square, I just won't even do it. I did a mile a minute, and that's about as close to a granny square as it is going to get. I just don't like it. I just don't like doing them. I don't like having to always cut and change the yarns and. Mm-mm. I do not like it. Oh, it doesn't? I always thought it did, but it's in a different shape. But see, Rosalie, I don't even like making the squares because you gotta every time you do a round, you gotta start another color, and then you got the weave in the ends, and it's just I don't like that. In fact, that's why I like doing the C to C with variegated yarn. Okay, I will. I will. I'll do that. Because I wanted to do it's a cardigan, right? Kind of like a long vest, right? Okay, what was that, Dora? You lavish love on the other three. Other Oh, okay, I see with the grandkids. Yeah, okay. Oh, then I am thinking of something completely different then. Oh yeah, right? And half the time I don't even finish the project because I don't want to weave in the ends, so I figure, why even bother? And then it just sits there. What do you mean, sweet tea? What do you mean, honey? You create. So you're making things or you're designing things this year? What? That's just crazy talk right there. I did see that though. I did see the boxes full of them, right? You posted that on the Facebook page. Are you making a blanket with them or sending them somewhere to be made into something? I mean, I know they go quick once you still. I wonder if anybody has tried like a single color granny square blanket. Like all of the all of the squares be the same color and um oh my goodness, that is a lot of squares still. But the same color granny square like for an entire blanket out of one pattern, but make the pattern like a different, not like the traditional granny square with the, I mean, have four corners, yeah, but have the different rounds or of doing something, and then maybe having a another shade of that same color connecting them all. That would be kind of cool, don't you think? That's a good idea, Teresa. You'd have quite a few blankets made. So I have to tell you all, I bought an arm. I don't know if you remember me showing my Christmas presents, and I had bought a arm to do tutorials, and well, that didn't work out so good because the arm was only 11 inches long. That is not working out. So I was going to return it, and then Mr. Happy said, "Well, Jordan, that's his son, my stepson. Jordan might use it for something, so don't turn it back." I'll have to look at that. I don't know, Teresa. I don't know. You know what? I need to call you Sweet Tea. Sorry, because we got two Teresas in here. But Sweet Tea, I don't know. I will look at it. I'll do that much for you. I am doing. I've got. I'm sitting here in my living room, and I will show you. I've got. I'm doing this as one project, and I'll be done with this tomorrow. That's going to be that challenge. So I'm done with it, right? Then I've got in this Christmas bag, I have a shawl, no, no, a cowl that I'm making for a friend, and I finished it. I just need to get the buttons and connect it. Um, then, um, then that's done. This is a gift for a friend. It's not going to be ready for Christmas, of course, but it's done. And then I have my. Y'all saw this one, right? My this is the beginning of the artist. I haven't finished the first part of it yet, but I'm using worsted weight instead of 3-weight yarn. So ooh, that would be really pretty. Yeah. So I'm using 4-weight yarn, so it's going to be bigger than the one that she, the one that what's her name, Vanessa is doing, but I have that bag of all the yarn there, and I have the yarn here, and then are you talking about the artist? Yeah, it's on hooked on sunshine or something like that. You have to actually go to her website, and it's a paid pattern, but everybody had been doing them, and it's like I wanted to jump on the bandwagon, so I ended up paying for the pattern. You need to get it before the end of the year if you want to get it. It's a really good price. It is $2.50 for all the written instructions that you can download and print out. Yeah, Hooked on Sunshine. Yes, thank you. And then for $5 you can download all of the videos. And there's Sherry, help me out here. Is it like, I think it's like eight? Is it eight? Oh, I can't remember. I know I downloaded 5 parts, and I don't know how many parts there are total. I think there's like nine part, 8 or 9 parts total. She hasn't got the later ones out. There's only 1 through 5 has been released, so she'll get the other ones done. I'm liking it. Guess what hook I'm using, y'all? I'm actually using my Furls hook. And I'm going to explain why I'm doing that. Y'all know I didn't really like my Furls. So this is the one, 5. Let's see here, which is the one I didn't like. Yeah, the 4.5 and the 5. I really don't care for that much. So, oh yeah, I saw that Seta's new pattern. I need to look at that. I did like that a lot. But I got these furls and I didn't like them. I tried using them, but I'm using the eye hook for the this artist, and it's taken me a, you know, what I'm doing is I'm savoring this project basically is. Um and I don't and I'm holding it like close. I'm not even using this back part. Like you're supposed to hold it like this. Let me see if you can see it. You should hold it like this, but I'm holding it like this just so that I can control the tip better. Was it good, Enid? So yeah, I'm using, I've got the hook and the yarn all in one, and I'm using this bag for my 2020 challenge. Oh, Beth, you're going to like them. Oh, by the way, for anyone that doesn't or didn't see it, um, I can't even remember what the name of that last video was. Surprise, something surprise. It was an actual video, not a live. I know, sweet tea. I saw that on Natalie's live. That is amazing. Um, so on my last video, it'll say something about big thank. Was it thank you or something like that? Gift surprise or something like that. But look it up. I'm doing a giveaway for my 500 subscribers. It's a thank you gift. Oops, sorry about that. It's a thank you gift to one of my subscribers, and I am giving away a set of hooks, and I am mailing it right from Amazon, and it's going to be the Be Crafty, and I'm telling you, if you haven't tried Be Crafty and you haven't tried Clover, try Be Crafty. I'm telling you, there is very minimal, if any, difference between the two hooks. The Be Crafty has a longer um, aluminum part, and you can definitely tell the difference. In fact, let me see if I can show you without. I don't know if I think I showed this. Oh, let's see here. Let me find two that are the same size here. 5.5, 5.5. Okay, so these are both 5.5. I'm going to line them up right here. You can see, let's see here. The Be Crafty is about 1/4 of an inch longer. Okay, and if I separate them, the Be Crafty handle is just slightly thicker. Sherry, I'm sorry, I cannot remember the title, but I know it has something in the title that says like thank you. I want to say big thank you or thank you gift or something like that, but I didn't put giveaway in it. Oh, Sherry. Yeah, see, I like those. I really like these patterns that you can just download and you can just take your time and I'm just going to enjoy the ride with these. It's not going to be a project for me that I say, "Oh, I got to hurry up and get this done." It's not going to be like that. What I want to do is I would like to um, with this blanket, this what I just showed you, I would really like to just um, take my time and enjoy each new stitch that I'm learning. Train cases. Um, Rosalie, I've not seen what you're talking about, but I know what a train case is. And I got one, and this is going, I don't know if they have them still, but sometimes if you go to Walmart in the cosmetics section, they have those cases in there. Oh, Andrea, thank you. Is that the one that I was referring to? Oh, I see. I see, Rosalie. I didn't know that. Oh, happy news. Thank you, Andrea. Happy news. Oh, okay. Come to think of it, I wanted to show you this way too. I bought this for $1, for $1, okay, at the Dollar Tree. If y'all have Dollar Tree in your area, look at all the holes. You can put different color yarn balls in here with yarn coming out each of the things. I would do that, or I do the skeins sitting up this way and then just pull from the top. Works perfect. I've tried that before. So if you have like a project where you have several different color yarns that you're using, that works really nice. Did you really? I bought during the fall, I found orange and burgundy. Then um then in last month, I put the orange ones away, and then I used the burgundy, and I found one green. So I used that green. And if they set really nicely. I mean, I've got this one setting here so I can put a project in it whenever I'm ready. But I like having some stuff to do, or this is where I do most of my work because the television is right here in front of me. Um, but when I'm in my back room, I have them sitting out, and I have excuse me. I have different um yeah, you know, I have different baskets in there with my different projects in them, and I have a couple baskets too. And here's another idea for anybody that has little things. I bought one of those craft. I got it in the jewelry making section. Actually, no, I bought mine in Hob in Michaels. Michaels. It was half off, and they had it has all those divided sections in it, and has a lid on it, and the locks that lock it in place. And I put all my buttons and my safety pins and buttons of different sizes in there, and I have a space for um, oh, what else did I put in there? I mean, I put everything in there. Um, Stitch markers or something. I'll send you an email. Okay, my email is petrashappyplace@gmail, or it should be in any of the earlier videos. I don't know if I've included it in the last couple ones. I have really slacked off in those, and I'm sorry, Teresa. But yeah, email petrashappyplace@gmail. Yeah, if I could, I would buy nicer stuff, to put stuff in, but I weigh it against, hmm, I could get another skein of yarn, or oh, that's just me. Can you not Yeah, I know. You know what I end up Rosalie? What I end up doing is if I do it once, then I go back to a previous video and copy, highlight all of it, copy, and then paste it into the new description box. Or yeah, description box. Which blanket are you talking about, Sherry? Are you talking about the gingham blanket? I know yarn is everything right now. Don't get me started. And I just watched Charm Granny Crochet. I watched Charm Granny Crochet, her video of her yarn space, and I am so envious. I got mad at myself because I get envious of her. Oh yeah, it is. I'm sorry. That's right. More bucks for yarn. Enid, enough with the ham and your food. But I'm glad. I'm glad. Yes, and you know what? I do need to get off here too. It's been what, an hour and a half or something like that, and I really do need to get off. But I love you guys. And thank you for spending a little bit of your Christmas with me. Thank you. It's nice having family together, right? This is really great. Sherry, if you're okay, the gingham blanket. Um, if you've got, let's see here, wild colors, light blue, pink, green. If you can find like two shades of the pink, even two shades, two shades of any of those colors, okay? If you can find two of those, um, and use a white. I think white would probably be best. Oh, thanks, Rosalie. You're sweet. You're sweet. Merry Christmas. Um, but if you use two shades of um, any of those colors, if you have two shades, even if they're wild colors, it shouldn't make a difference. I think the whole purpose is learning how to carry yarns and make a design work. And I think it might even be really fun. I would really like to see um, I would really like to see color choices. And I think if you find, even if you have like let's say um like in the greens, if you have like a lime green and then you have a grass green and then with a white, that might be pretty. And you know what? Just do it, right? Just do it. Have fun with it. You'll at least have learned how to do it, and you'll have a really fun blanket. If you don't want to keep it, you can gift it to a child, or use it as a picnic blanket or something, right? Oh, I'd love to have you do that with us. That would be so much fun. Okay. Anybody got anything else they want to share? If everybody wants to go ahead and pop off. I don't know how many more hours you have this evening, but enjoy the rest of them, okay? Good family time. That's right, Dora. Good family time. We had our biological and married families maybe earlier, right? Oh, thank you, Shannon. That's very sweet. And now we just share time with our yarn sisters, our yarn family. All right, everybody. I love you guys, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Christmas, okay? I'll talk to you another time. Bye, everyone.